No, we're not just going to go past that without listening to it again. That was awesome. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and you're good to go. We are back with more Babymetal. It's been far too long, but there's been a good reason for that. First of all, there aren't a lot of kind of live videos up at the moment to choose from, and secondly, there's a lot of issues with copyright, and you know I've had some issues in the past. Hopefully this is the one though, because I got a recent request saying please listen to Babymetal Headbanger. I can't wait. I'm really excited to get them back on the channel. Babymetal Headbanger, let's see what you got. There they are. Okay, I'll go back so it leads in. It doesn't take them very long to remind you that they are the kings of kind of the beauty and beast of music. They have this aggressive undertone, which is the musicianship, and then they have this kind of pop melodic filter on top, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. Started out with kind of an organ sounding piece, and then something that sounded a bit tinny, but more like a music box feel. She comes in with that same rhythmic pattern, if you will, of that music box piece, just in terms of pace, and she has that awesome melody, and then straight into the heavier bit. That guitar riff is awesome. Style wise, it reminds me a bit of Slipknot. Doesn't sound like a riff I've heard from them. It just sounds like that kind of style. It's that cyclic repetitive piece with nice little chunky gaps in the middle to let everything else shine through, and then that really unsettling alarm on top. Very smart, very cool. And I'm also glad we're doing another video, because the last one I did was super interesting, and I think this is on board to be just as interesting. So this is cool so far. That is too cool, man. Like, I love that she's got this such a melodic and unique tone to her vocals. There's a lot of kind of metal coming out of the Japanese market, but she has a vocal that stands out just from the tone alone. Obviously, I'm not familiar with the lyrics and the concepts of some of the stuff, but her tonal value is really nice. That little thing they did there to accent those little quick alternate picking pieces with the rolls on the drums, that was awesome. It's small things like that that just kind of, it's that showmanship that lets you know they're in full control of the music. They know exactly what they're doing. And it's just kind of a nod to how talented they are. Ironically, it's not even a minute and a half in, and I kind of got lost in the melody, which is a really good thing. It's a tribute to the song. It's I don't know how old this one is, because I'm seeing the other two girls, and I don't know if both those girls are still in the group, but I like when they bring them in for that conversational piece that they do. Obviously live, it's more of a visual effect, but nice to see that in the video as well. Okay, cool smart pan in there. Again, just a really nice production technique. So as that chorus kicked in, which is the piece we heard her sing right in the beginning, you've got a lead guitar doing what sounds like the root notes of that melody, and it just keeps stepping down through them, up and down. And then you've got the rhythm guitar pan to the right, at least for the beginning of it. And it's just really smart because it allows you to hear those individual instruments with a lot more clarity than if you're just listening through a speaker. So if you aren't on headphones, I encourage you to listen to this with headphones later on. It's that brutality coming in again, man. It's just awesome. It's I like how they do that. They go into this almost pop metal, if you will, and then straight into that brutality. And it's the constant swing and flux of that keeps it interesting. If it's stuck one way or the other for too long, or if it tried to top and tail with just those elements, I think you would lose people. But they know exactly kind of when to balance that out to make sure that the people who are more a fan of the metal side of things get what they want, and the people who are more a fan of kind of the melodic contrast of that get what they want as well. No, we're not just going to go past that without listening to it again. That was awesome. For the little kind of solo show off that they did there, and then the drums to kind of match that. I don't know if he was doing blast beats. Sounded like he did for a small section, but for it just to match the energy of the guitar, really powerful, really powerful. And sometimes you see a lot of bands sit back when a solo happens, and you let the guitar shine, and of course it's its moment too, right? So it should shine through. But I kind of like when they played with it a bit there. I like when they introduced something new and just gave us something a bit fresh. Very cool. It's that music box piece back again from the beginning. It's so interesting. I can't quite get over it. No matter how familiar I get with this group, I can't get over the shock value, because take the visual out of the equation. She's singing this really, really nice melody, which is just cute and fun and poppy, and feels like you could hear it on any radio station. And underneath, you've got this guy blasting his double kicks. He's, the guitar's doing that really intense alternate picking. There's a lot of like matching up of energy with that, and it's just I can't seem to take it in. In fact, actually, I think the visual helps. I think if I just heard the music on its own without seeing a video or seeing a live performance, I'd have trouble computing it, because it's so entertaining. It is such a product. It's such a product. That's the best way to say it. It's a really, really good product. And it's not for everyone. I get it. I know there's some people who say it's a gimmick. I don't necessarily believe it's a gimmick. I think it's if you would say that's a gimmick, then it's hard to find a band without a gimmick if that's the case, if that's how you feel, because everyone's got something that makes them unique. And just because it's unique to us doesn't mean it's unique. It just may be the first time you're seeing something. And I think they're doing a really good job of playing off of all their strengths, the contrast between the two styles, and the visual entertainment value, which I am very, very grateful for. That's cool, man. It's just fun. I don't know what else to say. I think it's fun. I think it's I find it entertaining. I find there's stuff in the music that I really appreciate that I think is a actual just extremely talented approach. I think their melodies are well thought out. I think it's catchy. Let's see how old this song was, because I don't know. I have a feeling it's quite an old one. Let's have a look real quick. 2012. So there you go. It is an old one, and that makes sense because I think musically they've definitely evolved since this. But I still think there's a place for this in the catalog. I think it's again fun. I don't want to overcomplicate it. It's fun. There's stuff in there to appreciate. If you come to Babymetal for the entertainment or the music, there's something in this for both sides, and I think that's really, to be honest, the balance that everyone's looking for. And I enjoyed that one. I thought it was very cool. Let me know where to go next, and I appreciate you all being patient. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.